October is almost here. And Warner Home Video has been experimenting with the right combination of new releases to really make your sales take off. We've come up with a magically monstrous variety of films that appeal to customers of just about any age. A mesmerizing, mystical love story awaits you when you discover the secret of Ladyhawk. A kiss can be deadly, especially when you deal with hearts and armor.
I am Dracula, and I welcome you to my house.
Fright fans will be breaking the doors down to get another look at three long-awaited Hammer horror classics: Frankenstein, The Mummy, and Dracula. Plus, here's a special fright film for your customers that need a real scare: The Nesting.
Direct from Transylvania and Hammer Studios, Warner Home Video presents three classic horror movies, uncut and in color. Horror of Dracula, The Mummy, The Curse of Frankenstein.
Britain's Hammer Film Studios successfully revived the tradition of Gothic horror.
This is a tremendous discovery, but we mustn't share it yet.
Just in time for Halloween, three of your favorite monsters.
Charming.
Christopher Lee as Frankenstein's creature, Dracula.
I wanted to tell you about the mummy.
And the Mummy.
If you're invited to the Baron's house, think twice about accepting the invite.
Just that, well, I haven't seen Victor for so long.
Because the Baron's performing some very weird science.
What do you think of it? It's horrible.
You see, the Baron's putting together a little surprise for his friends. And he's got all the parts. Well, almost all the parts.
Victor, where is this brain to come from?
I told you to reconsider his invitation. By the way, the Baron's name is Frankenstein. And you're about to witness his greatest triumph, the curse of Frankenstein. There are some things that are better left untouched. And some people, too.
If you persist in continuing with this operation, I cannot answer for the consequences.
Some people just don't listen, even when they're in a foreign place as mysterious and mythical as Egypt.
He who robs the graves of Egypt dies.
Watch out. Sometimes revenge comes wrapped in a package called The Mummy.
I am Dracula, and I welcome you to my house.
Now, here's a guy who'll definitely take a bite out of your evening. He's charming and a real lady killer. Not bad for someone who's been dead for 600 years.
The undead, as we call them.
Oh, whatever. Watch this one with plenty of garlic, and definitely leave the windows closed.
Is there no other way?
No, not when you're watching the horror of Dracula. The Nesting is not a film to watch when you're alone, unless you watch it in the daytime. The Nesting is for serious fright fans. Welcome to a house party. The Nesting. It's this Halloween's home video sofa screamer. An adventure that takes you beyond terror.
How was that?
It's more horrifying than the Amityville Horror.
Do you think that house could be haunted?
So don't watch this one alone. And if you do, make sure the doors are locked. Because it's more frightening than Friday the 13th. More psychotic than Psycho 2.
I'm gonna kill him. I swear I'm gonna kill him.
This is a movie where people have a bad habit of dying. The Nesting. This movie makes Dawn of the Dead look like a sunrise service. Don't miss the spine-tingling killer thriller, just in time for Halloween.
We already know that I am an uptight, neurotic, creative, brilliant nut job.
The Nesting.
A fiery storybook legend comes to life when Tanya Roberts, star of the home video hit Sheena and the current Bond film A View to a Kill, plays an abducted Moorish princess in Hearts and Armour. Enter a world filled with witchcraft and wizardry.
You will fall in love with an enemy.
Where legends are formed in a clash of armor. And where hearts and kingdoms are traded for a single kiss. A world full of treachery and deceit, where only the strong survive. Hearts and Armour. As exciting as Excalibur. As beautiful as Camelot. Hearts and Armour. Charlie's Angels' Tanya Roberts stars in Hearts and Armour. Ladyhawk, whose cumulative box office receipts were comparable to those of The Falcon and the Snowman, Code of Silence, and The Sure Thing, outperformed such other heavily promoted features as Stick and King David. Ladyhawk, a mystical, magical love story set in a time gone by.
Are you flesh? Or are you spirit?
Starring War Games' Matthew Broderick.
There are strange forces at work in your life. Magical ones that surround you. I don't understand them, but they frighten me.
He doesn't know it yet, but he's going to risk his life to reunite two lovers.
I do not believe what I believe, Lord. These are magical, unexplainable matters, and I beg you not to make me a part of them.
Ladyhawk.
You have stumbled onto a tragic story, and now, whether you like it or not, you are lost in it.
The bishop loved her?
Only he can break the evil curse of a jealous bishop.
He swore that if he could not have her, no man would.
Ladyhawk. It's adventure. It's romance. It's action. It's fantasy. It's a wonderfully entertaining motion picture, starring Blade Runner's Rutger Hauer, Scarface's Michelle Pfeiffer, War Games' John Wood, TV's Rumpole Leo McKern, and Matthew Broderick. Ladyhawk in hi-fi stereo. Now you too can be a part of the magical world of Ladyhawk. Just enter the Ladyhawk Store Display Trade Contest. See your WIA distributor for details. You could win 8 days and 7 fantastic nights, all expenses paid in Southern England. Send your entries to Ladyhawk, care of WIA Corporation, 111 North Hollywood Way, Burbank, California, 91505 before November 22nd, 1985. So enter today and win. Here's a chance to win a flight of fantasy this October from Warner Home Video. Good luck. Oh, by the way, don't forget to order Warner Brothers Cartoons Golden Jubilee cassettes. For only $19.98 each, these 9 fully animated hour-long cassettes will make great gifts for kids of all ages. They'll help make your holiday season glow. Order them now with our other magically monstrous titles for October and have a great season of sales from Warner Home Video.
That's all, folks.